Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, as we are set for yet another wonderful episode of All Supreme Pro Wrestling as we get set for Underground. We have a couple of qualifying matches for the women's Ultimate Opportunist Briefcase match. We have a part two of a banger main event we got last week on Underground as we see AJ Mercer go one-on-one with Tenacious Beast. Tenacious has already stated that if he was to lose this match, he will grant AJ Mercer a title shot. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it as we see Ray Colston, the first ever ASPW Women's World Champion, taking on Kana Nakano to see which one of these women will make it into the Ultimate Opportunist match at Set the Standard for the women. Introducing first, making her way to the ring, representing Supreme. She is the first ever ASPW Women's World Champion, Ray Colston. Ray looking to earn her way into that Ultimate Opportunist match. Looking to get back on the path to her championship that that she really wants to get back. So we shall see how that turns out for her. But right now, making her way to the ring, she is her opponent, hailing from Tokyo, Japan. This is Kana Nakano. Kana Nakano making her way into the ring. Looking to secure her spot in the Ultimate Opportunist match for the women's side of things at Set the Standard. We shall see if she can get past Ray Colston tonight in our opening match here on ASPW Underground. Here we go. Ray starting out with a spinning back fist, collar and elbow tie up middle of the ring now. Colston hitting Nakano back in the corner. Referee looking for a clean break. He gets one. Colston now back with a right hand. Throwing Nakano out of the corner. Bulldog off the second rope by Colston. Just driving the face of Nakano into the mat. Rolling her over. Now double stomp to the face. Colston showing a take no prisoners attitude when it comes to her match tonight. and we love to see it. Side headlock now by Colston. Nakano now. Nakano. Throwing Ray Ray into the ring now. These two women very evenly matched. Kana looking to secure a W over the former women's world champion. Big disaster kick. If she can secure a victory, that puts her in good standings going into that ladder match, because she has that confidence boost that, hey, I can do this. I can defeat a women's world champion, no problem. And Nakano now. Oh, into the ref. Ref, get out of the way. Collar and elbow. Ray Ray now. Big kick off the middle rope by Colston, going for the cover. Just a 1 count. Nakano not ready to go yet. Which one of these two women will be the first to qualify for the ladder match? We shall see. An amazing opportunity, not only to be the first ever Ultimate Opportunist briefcase winner, but to be in the first ever Ultimate Opportunist briefcase match is a feat in and of itself for these two women. As you see, Ray Ray almost had that match won just a little bit earlier. Pop-up knee strike, kick to the back of the head. Ray Ray dropping the elbow. And now dropping the elbow across the leg of Nakano. Really working over that leg. If you can't fight if you can't stand. Rolling elbow by Colston. Colston now. Went for something. Nobody home. Nakano into the moonsault neckbreaker. Going for the cover. Just a 1 count. Colston able to get that shoulder off the mat. Big running knee strike by Nakano. Now going for the surfer stretch on Nakano. Is Nakano going to give up? She does. Ray Colston is going to set the standard. She is going to the ladder match to determine the first ever Ultimate Opportunist for the women. The first ever women's world champion is on a roll like butter as we move on to a big horse fight. As we have Zach and Zeke, the Ultimate Warriors, going up against Kaiser and Orion, better known as Pain, in a tag team bout. The Warriors in the ring, making their way to the ring, their opponents. The team of Kaiser and Orion. They are Pain. These two men come in at a combined weight of almost 900 pounds. Here we go. Starting this thing off is Zeke. I believe that is Kaiser now in the ring. Quick tags by Pain. In and out. Keeping them fresh. Going for the stack 'em up now. In the corner. These two teams looking to get the upper hand on one another as they go into their matches. I mean, wins in the division only help you get title shots later on down the line. And that's what these two teams are trying to get. They're trying to get a title shot against those world tag team champions in Tenacious and Anthony Ellis. They need challengers, and we're trying to get them some. But speaking of challengers, next week on Outbreak, we'll have another Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag Team match to determine which tag team will be facing the outcasted Outlaws that set the standard for the ASPW Tag Team titles. While the ASPW World Tag Team Championships will not be defended, Tenacious Beast is still going to have his night cut out for him, as we have to find him yet another challenger for set the standard, whether it be AJ Mercer if he's able to beat him again tonight, or whether it be someone else. We will need that. And this just in what I am just getting word of now. Jacob Fatu versus Victor Tolos has now been moved to the second match of the night. So we get to see the Samoan Werewolf early, and David Pope will be one of the first competitors in a 6-man elimination chamber match that will determine the first ever ASPW World Heavyweight Champion at Set the Standard. That is going to be huge. Going for the submission, unable to get it. Off the ropes. Went for a suplex, able to reverse out. And now just dragging Zeke to the corner. He's not going to fly. Orion's not going to fly. He's too big. He's too big. He's got that look in his eye. Orion looking to fly. Oh! Tope Suicida sending Zeke into the announce table. Now dropping him on his head with a Saito suplex on the outside. Orion going crazy. Now just staring at Zeke, watching him get up. What are we witnessing? Seven. Who's going to get back in the ring? 9. Is Payne going to win? Payne's going to win. Count out. The winners of this match via count out is Kaiser and Orion Payne. Take a count out victory. Take any victory where you can get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we get into our next match, as we are going to see one half of the World Tag Team Champion, making his way to the ring. He is the former Oh, come on, 2K. Fix yourself. Fix yourself, 2K. What are we doing here with this game? Holy cannolis, Batman. Making his way to the ring. He is one half of the All Supreme Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions. Representing money, power, and respect. This is the big bad Anthony Ellis. I do apologize. I thought 2K was messing up because, as you all know, 2K messes up. I did not know. I was not aware that that was Anthony Ellis's entrance. That is on me. But making his way to the ring is the big bad Anthony Ellis. Former Intercontinental Champion in his own right. Anthony Ellis making his way to the ring. Whom I'm sure will be looking to get back into some singles competition with some singles gold on the line. But introducing his opponent, this is the assassin, Pierce Perch. Pierce Perch fell just short in his or won his debut match. Actually, I do apologize. Won his debut match. Looking to come out on top against Anthony Ellis here tonight. We shall see. Anthony Ellis starting out though strong against Perch, going for the roll up out of the gate. Just a 1 count. Perch able to kick out. Dropping the elbow across the midsection. Going into the pin again is the big bad. Just a 1 count. Anthony Ellis going for some quick pins out of the gate, looking like he's trying to put this thing away early. Now dropping Pierce on the top rope. Pierce went for a chop. No good. Anthony Ellis now with Pierce up on his shoulders. Pierce fighting out. Cutter by Perch. And one half of the World Tag Team Champion showing off his strength there. His size. Corkscrew somersault by Perch. And now wrenching away at the arm of Ellis. Whoa, went for the double springboard moonsault. Kick to the midsection. And now dropping Ellis on his head for the cover. No. Ellis able to get that shoulder up. Kicked out of that. Emphatically now knee strike to the midsection. Sending Perch off the ropes. Over the head goes Perch. Camel clutch by the big bad in the middle of the ring. Not trying to end it here, just trying to show him, hey, this is what I'm capable of. Anthony Ellis now with Perch draped across the top rope. Knee to the leg. Knee to the leg. That's 3 knees to the side of the leg. Anthony Ellis now throwing Perch across the ring by his legs. It's insane. Anthony Ellis is a big dude, brother. He is huge. That's why he is so dominant in this ring and in this business. A former, I believe, 2-time Intercontinental Champion here in the ASPW. Current holder of one half of the tag team titles. But Perch trying to put him on a pedestal. No. 2. Just a 2 count. Anthony Ellis, so strong and resilient here, representing money, power, and respect. Roll through. Super kick by Perch. Going for the count. 1. Just a 1 count. The big bad able to get that shoulder up. Springboard forearm. threw Perch over the top. Perch able to catch himself back into the ring, but might not be a good thing. Right into the arms of the big bad, dropping him across the top rope again. Anthony Ellis maybe looking to finish things off, but first he's going to go sit out, power bomb on Pierce Perch. Anthony Ellis back up again. Here we go. Pop up, power bomb by Ellis. Is that going to be it? 1, 2, no, just a 1. Pierce Perch got the shoulder up. Dropping the knee across the arm. Pierce Perch still in this fight against Anthony Ellis. This is insane. Ellis now, feet on the ropes, ref. No, it doesn't matter. Perch able to get out. Spinning back elbow. Picks up. 2, 3. Pierce Perch. 2-0. 2-0. He's able to knock off one half of the World Tag Team Champions and a former 2-time Intercontinental Champion in Anthony Ellis. What a match. Pierce Perch able to secure his second victory here in All Supreme Pro Wrestling. That is insane. As we move forward to our next match of the evening, where we will see Adrian Valentine going up against Andrea as a qualifying match to see which one of these two women will be going to the 6-way ladder match at Set the Standard to determine the first ever Ultimate Opportunist. Women's briefcase winner. Adrian looking to secure a victory here against Andrea. One of these two women were going to punch their way to Green Bay for Set the Standard to get an opportunity at becoming the first ever women's Ultimate Opportunist briefcase winner. We shall see which woman will do so alongside Ray Colston, who did so earlier tonight. These two women have not been featured much, but are looking to get featured a little more as they go into this match, trying to become one of the 6 women in that ladder match at Set the Standard. We got this match, and then, ladies and gentlemen, we have your co-main event directly after this that consists of Rogue Bridges going one-on-one with the Guardian, which should be a good one. And then in our main event, we will see Tenacious Beast, the ASPW World Champion, go one-on-one with AJ Mercer. Tenacious lost to Mercer last week and said, Mercer, I want to face you again, and if you beat me this time, I'll grant you a title shot. He wants to see if it was a one-time fluke or if AJ is really like that. So, we're going to see, but right now, these two women are going at it to determine who's going to be the second person to join that six-way ladder match. Should be a stacked ladder match, if I do say so myself. The women of ASPW get in here and they show out, man. They show out for sure. Now, big stomp. Moonsault. Adrian went for nobody home. No water in the pool. Big running knee strike. Now, kick to the back of the leg. Now, dropping her with a driver. Andrea rolling out of the ring, though. Smart. Big kick by Andrea. Andrea now going for the cover. Is that going to be enough? Not even a one. Not even a one. Congratulations to Adrian Valentine on winning her way into the match. She's going to set the standard, and she is going to be in that six-way ladder match along with Ray Ray Colston. We shall see who the other four women will be that will join them. But right now, we are getting into our co-main event, our semi-main event, as we see Rogue Bridges getting ready to take on the Guardian. Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rogue Bridges. These two men are going to have a banger of a match, I feel at least. The Guardian looking to bounce back from suffering a loss last week at the hands of the debuting Pierce Perch. So we shall see. But making his way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Guardian. Stomped to the arm by the Guardian after Rogue Bridges came out swinging. Rogue now Guardian up on the shoulders. Discus punch. Coffin drop to the spine of the Guardian. Rogue Bridges just laying it in on the Guardian. Not really giving the Guardian a chance to fight back. The Guardian, though, however, trying his best to try to get back into this match. Dropping the knees across the spine. Going for the cover. One, no, not even, oh, a one count. Big uppercut by Rogue. What a back elbow by Rogue. Guardian able to recover quick, but that was crazy. Oh my gosh. Rogue going for the cover on the Guardian. Just a one. That back elbow was nasty. He about knocked his fucking boots off, brother. Goodness gracious. Anyways, back to the match. I'll get over that back elbow. That was crazy, though. Up and over in a rolling heel kick by Rogue Bridges. This man is dangerous inside the ring. The Guardian now. The Guardian looks like he's setting up for something here. Running knee. Fireman's carry. Flat. Cutter. Middle of the ring. Kick to the back. What's the Guardian thinking here? An arm bar. DDT. Rogue able to nip up though, and now we're gonna get some strikes exchanged in the middle of this ring. These two men going crazy. I still can't get over that back elbow from Rogue Bridges. That thing was insane. He just caught Guardian flush on the elbow, on the bridge of the nose. And now just throwing it down. Just a 1 count. Rogue now. Rogue, the elbow across the mouth of the Guardian into the cover. No. Rogue Bridges, muscle buster to the Guardian. Oh my God. 1, 2. Rogue Bridges picks up the W, giving the Guardian his second loss in a row. I have it on good authority. I've been in talks with ASPW management, and they said that they have been talking to Pat Hamilton, the representative of the Guardian, and that things are going to change for him going into the future. So we shall see. But it is time for our main event. Tenacious versus AJ Mercer 2. If AJ Mercer can defeat Tenacious Beast one more time, Tenacious Beast has guaranteed that AJ Mercer will get a title shot at Set the Standard. So, introducing first, he is representing Supreme. He is representing the Mercer family. He is the big little brother. This man is all about death, taxes, and heartbreak. Ladies and gentlemen, A.J. Mercer. Making his way to the ring, his opponent, representing money, power, and respect, one half of the ASPW World Tag Team Champions and the current reigning ASPW World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Tenacious Beast. AJ Mercer now. Stomp away. AJ Mercer does not surprise a lot of folks. He is a very talented in-ring wrestler, and Tenacious Beast knows that. Tenacious knows that going into this match, which is why he said, "Hey, AJ, you beat me last week. Let's see if we can't get you to do that again this week. And if you can do it again this week, I will grant you a title opportunity." Because Tenacious is aware of what type of competitor AJ is. So this is going to be an amazing match, I feel. AJ's really going to come out here and try to work for that title shot. AJ with the elevated sleeper hold on Tenacious. Is Tenacious going to fight out? Or is he going to pass out? Tenacious Beast passed out. He passed out. AJ Mercer has defeated the world champion once again. Oh my goodness gracious alive. AJ Mercer has submitted the world's champion. Tenacious, a man of his word, plans on going and defending his title against AJ Mercer in the main event of Set the Standard, and that is going to be insane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Underground for this week. I will see you all next week on beautiful Thursday as we will be dropping Outbreak, the go-home show of Outbreak and Underground, our next week as we prepare to sink our teeth into Set the Standard live from Green Bay, Wisconsin. We're going to finalize the match card and get all that stuff put out there for you. But next week, it all goes down. So, congratulations to the winners. And we will see you all again next Thursday. Have a great weekend, y'all. We out.